Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning everyone. I would like to welcome and thank all of you for being here with me today. As today I'm going to give a very important speech, and I would be very grateful if everyone can pay full attention to what I'm about to say. Because what I'm about to say is something that we cannot run from. It's something that we cannot ignore. It's something that's happening globally, and it's affecting us also to our earth. And the topic today is pollution. Now, do we know what pollution is? Do we fully understand what is pollution, what's the cause of it, and what are the effects of pollution? So I'll just give a brief information. I'll just give a brief speech about it, and I hope everyone can understand what I'm going to say. First things first, pollution. There are three types of pollution. There is water pollution, air pollution, and the last one is sound pollution. Now, air pollution. What are the causes of air pollution? As we all know, cars, the air that comes out from the vehicles, the gas, and then there's also open burning, which causes air pollution. It pollutes the air. And then we move on to the sound pollution. What causes sound pollution? Well, basically machines. For example, tractors and other working machines that humans use for construction, for example. And then the final one is water pollution. What are the causes of water pollution? Well, obviously, water pollution, there are lots of causes. For example, waste dump, toxic dump, people throwing away their rubbish into the sea or into the river. And also, worst things worse is people throwing away their cigarette into water. For example, into the river or into the drains, which causes water pollution. Now, this topic can be very saddening because, as we all know, and we can see with our own eyes, nowadays the world is getting older and older, and it's getting worse. The situation is getting worse, where pollution is happening everywhere around the globe, and we do not want this to continue happening. So please, listen carefully. The effects of pollution can be very fatal because, for example, air pollution, it can cause death. It can cause serious injuries to the victims of air pollution. Because we once had a case in Johor Bahru. I can't recall the exact place, but it was in Johor. And there was a gas leak which caused almost 200 people hospitalized. So, as we can hear from this information, it's very dangerous and we cannot play around with it. Once we hear the word pollution, we should be very careful and very cautious of it. So, what I can conclude today is that we should try to avoid any possible activities or any possible doings that can cause pollution, any kind of pollution, water pollution, air pollution, or even sound pollution. And we should please reduce our usage of vehicle, because it causes air pollution as well. So instead of using your own vehicle to go to maybe work or school, or maybe just go around to the city and to go shopping, you can just take the public transport. If there's a bus, there's a taxi, and there's also the train, which is more eco-friendly. Okay, so that's all from me. That's all my advice to all of you. Thank you for paying attention to me.